Welcome to MoreBikes.co.uk. We are at the Eicma show in Milan, and I've just taken a minute out of going from stand to stand to show you this. This is the Ducati Superleggera 1299. Oh my, she's so very, very, very pretty. Things to know about this bike: it's top of the tree in terms of Ducatis, what you can buy at the moment. Makes 215 brake horsepower, weighs 167 kilograms with the fuel in it. The bike behind me is, I'll show you a bit more of the bike in a moment, but the bike behind me doesn't have fuel in it, and just to prove how light it is, Ducati have done this. Check this out. They've got a scale on here, so you can see that the bike is now 162 kilos, so 162 kilos without fuel in it. Really, the pictures really don't do this justice, but I'll try and get this. I'll turn the camera around and talk you around the bike as we go around it, and then I'll show you a little something else that is here on the stand. And if you go to Motorcycle Live, which is November the 19th to the 27th at the NEC, you can see the Ducati 1299 Superleggera for yourself. It's so very pretty. The price around £70,000. Only 500 of them will ever be made, and if you haven't bought one already, then you're out of luck. It's already sold out. But you can still see one in the flesh at the NEC, and I urge you to, because this is pretty much state of the art. So I'll turn the camera around, I'll show you the bike, and then I'll show you a little something extra about the Superleggera. Bear with me while I do that with the camera, so we'll do that now. Okay, so the camera's now turned around and I can talk to you about this, because the Superleggera is special because this is the bike really where Ducati is doing, for want of a better phrase, a bit of willy waving with it. They're showing really what they can do. Very limited edition, 500 are going to be built like I said, and they're going to cost around £70,000. They've already sold out, but you can see from this just what a beauty it is. The twin Akropovich pipes that come out from under the seat really echo the world superbike. So you can look at that carbon swing arm down there. This bike has a carbon frame, carbon swing arm, carbon cross beams, carbon headstock, carbon everything, carbon wheels especially made for it also. It's just a lesson in what you can do with carbon fibre at the moment. Even the fairing itself is carbon. And if I come in here very slightly, you can see on the edge of the fairing there that they've left the carbon bare so that you can see all of that. They've got the engine covers, they're all carbon. There's the carbon rear wheel, carbon out of the wazoo. But something else we'll show you, this is what I was talking about, that if you come onto the stand at the NEC you'll be able to see, because there is the Superleggera, a beauty, an absolute beauty. And in fact the red is more matte when you come to see it. It's like a matte orangey red rather than the Ducati gloss red. If you remember bikes like the 916, 916 SP, 996 etc, they were more Ducati red, like a deep red. This is more an orangey red. Even the blanking plates for where the mirrors would go are just a work of art. New LEDs as well across the top there. They're the LEDs there above the headlights, and look at the air intakes as well. Absolutely gorgeous. It's not gopping by any sense of the word. It's a beautiful thing. So there's the motor, and it's a motor, so that's a motor. But what we're going to show you is this, the Superleggera. We'll just have to fight our way through the mass crowds, as you can imagine. But this is the Superleggera 1299 unclothed. It's incredible. Any motorcycle where the headlight is one of the widest things on it gives you some idea of just how svelte it is. If we go around to the side, lots of interest in this bike, as you can imagine right now, but you can just see how pared down, how minimal it really is. I mean, you see the photos, and you get some idea of this motorcycle. It's 215 brake horsepower, and you think, yeah, that's a powerful and impressive motorcycle. But believe me, when you see this in the flesh, even more impressive. If I take it around the other side, I'm going to have to dodge a few people, but if we take it around the other side and give you a view around here, what you will see as well is the side mounted shock. Beautiful, look at that. Really, you run out of adjectives to do with this. It's all superlatives. You know, it's astonishing, astounding, amazing, groundbreaking, epoch. All of those things and more, because you get up close and you look at details like the carbon fibre swing arm, the way those pipes are routed out. That welding, that's not welding, that's a work of art, that is. There's no bird dropping weldings going on here.
here. It's just beautiful. Every inch of this is where we are right now as a species, as motorcycling as a species, as a living, breathing thing. And you get the impression from this that this is also a living, breathing thing. It's just exquisite detail everywhere you look. You know, stuff your supercars. This is where it's at the moment. It really is, in terms of where Ducati is at the moment also. In fact, any motorcycle that makes the paddock stand look big and clumsy is really a motorcycle par excellence. So there it is. There's the 1299 Superleggera from Ducati. New out this year. Like I say, 500 are going to be made. All of them have already sold, and they cost around £70,000. So it isn't cheap, but you really do get what you pay for. You get that impression with this motorcycle as soon as you see it. There's some real handcrafted excellence, some real artisan work gone on in this superbike. So we'll just turn the camera around again whilst I hop in front of it, and just to say, right, so that's it. Thanks for watching this with the Superleggera 1299 Panigale behind me here at Eicma. So thanks very much for watching that. Make sure you do go to the NEC Motorcycle Live Show from November the 19th to the 27th, where you'll be able to see this bike in the flesh. But for now, thanks for watching More Bikes. Stay tuned for plenty more.